Well, good morning guys and welcome to the show. Today we have a fun one for you from our good friends at Morel. They've come out with a new category of speaker that I know some of you guys are going to be really excited to take a look at, and you may have even gone, man, I wonder what those are. And for the rest of you, hey, just enjoy, sit back, relax. Let's get started. Simplicity of installation is becoming, well, it's a thing, right? Building brackets and harnesses and all, well, it can be very time consuming and expensive. Plug and play or integration ready speakers are, well, they're what a lot of people are looking for. And Morel is jumping into this in the BMW market. That's right. They have two levels of speakers that are going to be available to you. And today we're going to be looking at the BMW 42Ws. However, they also have a BMW 4C. Now you're going, wait, what? Okay, so we'll open them up and we'll show you what we mean by that. And then we're also going to be looking at the IP BMW SUB82 sub. Yeah, let's put this out of the way for a minute. Now, integration ready speakers are just that. They come with all the things that you need so that you can unbolt your factory speaker, bolt this speaker in and plug it in, and you're done. Now, getting to that speaker, well, that could be a challenge in itself. Once you're there, it becomes a little less stressful. In the 42s, it is a component set, meaning it comes with a set of tweeters in mid-range. More specifically, this 4-inch right here. Now, one of the unique things about this particular 4-inch, it's a universal fit for all BMWs. And what I mean by that is you'll notice this one has this foam gasket around it. This is made out of aluminum, but on the back here, these three shiny spots, well, they're screws. We can remove the 3 screws. The adapter will come up and remove itself from the speaker, and this particular one is adapter 1. We also have adapter 2 and adapter 3. Also, it comes with this gasket here. That's right, this is for all the BMWs that take the 4-inch driver. So in the past, you would have to buy, let's say, this combo or this combo or this combo, and there's 3 different SKUs, and it made things really confusing. Now they use a universal 4-inch driver, and then the brackets will attach to it. Let's take a look at the instructions really quick, because it goes into depth a little bit more as far as what we need to know about mounting into these brackets. Over here on page 2, even though there's 3 brackets, we have configuration A, B, C, and D. Now that we know there's 4 different configurations, let's take our parts and make some of those configurations. It came preloaded in adapter 1. So let's start there. Flipping the speaker back over onto its surface, put it back in, replace your 3 screw holes. This would be configuration B. Now, configuration A is taking your foam spacer, applying that to the bottom, and giving you our 1/4-inch spacer that this foam will provide. As you can see, it's a really thick piece of foam, and it's not very squishy. This will prevent this speaker from hitting the metal behind it. Configuration C starts with adapter 2. Flipping it over, putting in your 3 screws, gives you this nice compact 4-inch shape here. In certain applications outside of BMW, this is also a very common way to mount a 4-inch as well. These don't just have to be used for BMW. Anytime you need a 4-inch driver, you can use these. Configuration D requires adapter 3 that will attach itself here to the front and add this giant spacer onto the back, utilizing these 3 mounting holes here to go back into the factory location. Those are the 4 iterations of the bracketing system that you can use for this universally fit 4-inch. Some of the things to note about this 4-inch, it is a 4-ohm driver, gold terminals on the side here. It uses a conventional voice coil. Power handling is 50 to 100 watts, and the sensitivity on it is 89. Frequency response is going to be 80 to 2200, and that is for the full set, which takes us to the next speaker, which is the Morel MT100 tweeter. The grill is removable simply by lifting it up, and you exposes this guy right here, which is a giant 1.1-inch silk soft dome tweeter. Put that guy back on there. In the box for mounting, it does come with this flared end right here that this tweeter is designed to mount to the back of. This will go up into this, just like that. And then depending on the application, this is either just going to snap right into place using standard snaps, or it's going to snap into this and mount into a factory location. Now you'll notice on the end of the tweeter, it has this little blue connector right here. Okay, that brings us to the third part of this kit, which is all of these guys right here. Let's break these down and take a look and see what they gave us. First thing is the one with the capacitor on it, this guy right here. This is gonna be for the tweeter. The tweeter will plug in just like this, and then this will plug into the factory wire that you just unplugged your factory tweeter for. This is the crossover for this tweeter. Next up, we have this set right here that has a factory end on it and two speaker ends like such. This is going to be for your mid bass. These will slide right on here. It says plus and minus, as well as there is a red stripe on the positive. Then lastly, we have this guy. These are Ys. In certain applications, the car might not have come with a tweeter. Well, there's no reason to not put a tweeter in. That's why it comes with this mount here. This will plug in to the speaker you just unplugged, and then this end here will plug into my tweeter, and this end here will plug into my mid-range. That'll plug into the factory wiring. Now I've gone from a simple mid-range to a full component set. But wait, there's more. As we said at the beginning, getting to the speaker can sometimes be the hardest part. Along with a whole bunch of screws to screw all this stuff together, Morel also provides you with these guys right here. That's right, these come in the box, and these are all the panel tools that are required in order to get to these speakers, right? How cool is that? This is a 4-inch. What are we gonna do for bass? Now, typically in a BMW, underneath the front two seats is where that comes from. And for that brings us back to this guy right here, the BMW Sub 82. There's a couple things about this that are unique, and let's hit them. Owner's manual in top, nice piece of foam, subwoofer mounted underneath. If you're on the hunt for a BMW subwoofer, you're probably seeing something that looks very familiar to this because, well, they all look very similar. It's a plug and play. By design, they're supposed to look very similar. However, a few unique things about this. It has a 2-inch voice coil, like a Morel would. It's also 2 ohm instead of a 4 ohm. It only comes in 2 ohm. That means you can get the maximum power output out of your amplifier, especially if you're running a stereo amplifier, because you're gonna have 2 of these. You can run channel 1 at 2 ohm, channel 2 at 2 ohm, and get that full stereo rated power out of it. Or you can do a mono amp that is going to be played to 1 ohm if you're going to run 2 of them, which why wouldn't you? Power handling on these is 180 to 500 watts. That's a heck of a swing. The reason why it can do that is, for one, it's actually a little deeper than most of these are, and that's where this guy comes in place. So just like on the 4-inch where it came with that thick piece of foam to offset it, this also comes with a 1/4-inch thick piece of foam to offset it. Now, you don't need it for all installations, but some of them you will. And it just goes on the bottom like that, and when you screw it into place, it lifts it up just enough so you don't have to worry about the bottom here smacking the enclosure when you put it into the car. So for those of you that haven't seen a BMW subwoofer before, they're kind of unique in that, yes, the magnet is mounted here on the front. It's an upside down design. Here is the spider on the back side. This one has a cool Morel logo. This would almost be nice to mount somewhere you could see it so you could watch the Morel logo bounce in and out. It has the factory direct plug that's just going to snap right into place, so there are no plugs required in the box, and it is a custom made Morel mount. Like this basket, if you've ever seen the Morel speakers, this is what they all look like. Paper pulp cone and neodymium magnets. And there you have it, guys. Morel's first dive into the plug and play. 4 different versions of the 4-inch, 2 coaxials, 2 component sets, 2 ohm 8-inch. Pretty awesome stuff here for sure. If you have a BMW and you're looking to upgrade it, definitely want to check it out. This could be calling your name, that is for sure. And that's all we have for you today, guys. Make sure to head over to morelhifi.com to check out these and of course all their other awesome products. Fernando,
on to the next one, guys.
You guys have a great day as always. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think about these videos, of course, so we can make more if you like them. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye.